companies have these mixture of teams that are chat heavy users that are probably low risk, but not really getting the full value that they could be out of AI. And then you've got these turbo users that are probably the ones that were thinking seriously about setting up their own open claw that are hopefully by now using Claude Cowork, but still automating processes in their daily lives to the point where when Claude is having its 14th outage of the week, they just don't know what to do. And, it's like their laptop died. So because of that, because you have this gradient of adoption from chat to dangerous tool wielding power users and everything in between, it creates different challenges at different levels. But the important common characteristic of all of it is shadow IT. All of it is where we were in the cloud 12 years ago when you had developers that were just saying, screw it, I can't wait for IT. I'm just putting in my credit card, I'll expense it. And on the one hand, they've got a credible argument to make that they have business problems they're trying to solve on a schedule and IT can't keep up with them. And on the other side, a lot of them weren't just doing development in the cloud. A lot of them then said, well, let's just make it live. This system works today. I'm not going to wait 3 months for IT. This is production now. You've got the same problem in AI where critical business functions are now heavily dependent on AI, but in a chatbot, in a tool that is subject to the whims of the provider. A lot of major providers do what's called quantizing their models, where they use a less precise version of the model when they're under load to help manage capacity. A lot of them will make changes to the model without disclosing it. Even after it's released, they'll make changes to the system prompt to try and address quality issues that people are reporting in the model. And that will change how the process that you automated and wrote a prompt for 3 months ago that you don't think about it anymore starts all of a sudden returning garbage. They'll also deprecate models, and different providers have different paces than others. Google seems to keep theirs around forever. Anthropic seems like they want to get you on the newest model as quickly as they can, and OpenAI kind of seems to be trying to straddle the middle. But all of those variables affect the business process. And so what happens when your marketing team is heavily dependent on these processes that they don't fully control anymore, and you as the CEO aren't aware, you didn't change your expectations of them, they changed the way they work, they got a better, more productive result, and it may have helped them accomplish more, but then it introduces these subtle risks to your business that things that used to work well on autopilot all of a sudden don't. And those things were put on autopilot so that your marketing team could increase its focus on other things that don't get the attention they deserve. And they get used to that. Now they don't have the capacity anymore to revisit the automations they put in place. They filled that bucket up with other things.